Well, we have proof. All you have to do is look at the cargo that was, like, it's spattered all over the ocean. Big bags of cocaine and fentanyl all over the place. This was a boat, and we were surprised to see it. Now, what does that mean? That means there's no drugs coming by sea. But they do come by land. And you know what? We're telling the cartels right now, we're going to be stopping them too. When they come by land, we're going to be stopping them the same way we stop the boats.
No es una tensión.
I ask the people of the United States, are you going to let yourselves be deceived again so that they start a war in South America and the Caribbean that involves the United States of America in another eternal war? This is a military operation to intimidate and to seek a regime change, to destabilize Venezuela, to tear it apart as they did with Libya and Syria, and to seize and steal our oil, gas, iron, and gold. Today I can announce that communications with the government of the United States are broken. They are broken by them with their threats of bombs, death, and blackmail. We do not operate like that, with threats and by force.
About this Venezuelan boat that was taken out, and do you plan to provide proof that these were narco-terrorists who were on their way to the U.S.?
Well, we have proof. All you have to do is look at the cargo that was, like, it's spattered all over the ocean. Big bags of cocaine and fentanyl all over the place, and it was. Plus, we have recorded evidence that they were leaving. We've recorded them. It's very careful because we know you people would be after us. We're very careful. The military has been amazing. And General Kane showed me a little while ago the clip, but you could actually see it. But you don't have to see it because we have recorded proof and evidence. We know what time they were leaving, when they were leaving, what they had, and all of the other things that you'd like to have. But we have noticed that there are no ships in the ocean anymore. We're seeing that there's like no ships, no, you know, when the first one we went, there were hundreds of boats. Now there are no boats. I wonder why. Meaning no drugs are coming across. Probably stopping some fishermen too. I mean, to be honest, if I were a fisherman, I wouldn't want to go fishing. Just a nice, let's take a little trip, because I'd say, man, if maybe they think I have drugs downstairs. I don't want that. I think the fishing business has probably been hurt. But no, there are literally no boats. This was a boat, and we were surprised to see it. Now, what does that mean? That means there's no drugs coming by sea. But they do come by land. And you know what? We're telling the cartels right now, we're going to be stopping them too. When they come by land, we're going to be stopping them the same way we stop the boats. And you'll see that. But maybe by talking about it a little bit, it won't happen. If it doesn't happen, that's good. But they killed 300,000 people in our country last year. And we're not letting it happen anymore.
No es una tensión.
This is not tension. It is outright aggression. Judicial aggression when they criminalize us. Political aggression with their daily threatening statements, diplomatic aggression, and ongoing military aggression. Venezuela is empowered by international law to comprehensively confront this aggression. It is not tension, it is aggression. Today, I can announce that communications with the US government are severed. They are severed by them, with their threats of bombs, death, and blackmail. We do not operate under threats. With intimidation, there will never be anything, and they know it. So, they have moved from a stage of strained communication to none at all, and history will continue. For a destroyer to send missile experts to assault tuna boats, you know what they were looking for. I don't even need to say it. They were seeking a military incident. If our tuna fishermen had any weapons and used them in Venezuelan waters, It would have been the military incident the warmongers, the extremists who want war in the Caribbean, are seeking. I ask Washington, who gave the order to create this incident? It must be in the operational orders. Who in Washington gave that order? As if I was worth more than Bin Laden, as if I was worth as much as Darwin Núñez, the great Uruguayan footballer. Any moment now, they might say I'm worth more than Messi. It would be an injustice. No one believes to these immoral and outrageous attacks. If you want to find marijuana, look in the US, where they produce super synthetic marijuana, and it's legal, both production and consumption. What can they say about Venezuela? They have no moral ground. In Venezuela, it remains illegal and will stay illegal. We will never fall for the stupid trend of legalizing any drug. I have sent letters to several Latin American and Caribbean presidents. The first to receive it was CELAC President Gustavo Petro, calling for an urgent conference in Latin America and the Caribbean for the sovereignty and peace of the Caribbean. CELAC should lead an intense process of dialogue to uphold the declaration of Latin America and the Caribbean as a territory of peace. The Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago has gone mad, threatening to authorize attacks on Venezuela from Trinidad and Tobago, almost declaring war. I am sure the people of Trinidad and Tobago are completely against it. We are neighboring countries. According to the governor of Puerto Rico, the entire island is ready to invade Venezuela. That's what she says. They have 100 F-35 jets, ready to bomb us, and thousands of soldiers. The whole island, led by the governor, is prepared. I imagine she'll come on a destroyer to land in La Guaira, or maybe Macuto.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.